All right, we are here at 2138 Cypress, home right behind me. Let's start this house tour off by giving you guys a sweet look at the neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood is located right basically back over there. The most beautiful snow-capped mountain views that you can have. McIntosh Lake is right over there. And this is going to be a very, very quiet neighborhood because you have to dog leg to get to this neighborhood off of Hover Street. So Hover is going to be the main street that you turn on to this. You've got a dog leg back here. So the only traffic that you will get on this road are from the people that are literally living in these homes. So let's take a look at this beautiful property right here. I got to be honest with you. My wife, she said, "Hey, where you going?" I'm gonna go check out this property. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I just walked by that house yesterday." Guys, we only live about 3 blocks from this exact location. So the house, very stunning looking home. This style is great. And, you know, let's dive in and check out this exterior. So it looks like, you know, I checked the normal spots where I do see some rot, and this looks like it was recently painted. I mean, this paint looks pretty darn good. We'll come back to this side of the house to get in the backyard right there, but this looks pretty impeccable. I do see a hole right there. I don't know if you guys can see that little tiny hole right there. That just needs some caulking. It looks like it was actually for this cable that obviously we don't need coaxial cable in our homes anymore because nobody uses regular cable. Concrete here has been replaced. This is a brand new slab of concrete here, not a single crack in it, which is fantastic. Bad news is, Colorado, you're gonna get some cracks in there. So right here, this garage door, I can tell needs a little bit of love. That bottom seal and that paint right on the bottom of there is going to be, you know, something that's an easy Home Depot fix right there. So you basically, these are just rubber seals right here. And basically you go to Home Depot, you buy the side ones and you buy the ones that go along the bottom. You scrape those off and put new ones on. These things just get beat up by the sun, but that's what that is right there. So moving on to the front of the home, you have a lot of brick exterior finish on this home, which is nice because there's no upkeep that you would need to do for that. And then we've got this side of the home here. You know, again, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for cracks in the brick cladding. I'm looking for items that would be unsatisfactory. Like if this flashing was missing here, which they do actually have it flashed correctly. So that is what we'd like to see. And then I'm actually gonna go around the other side of the house. We'll do the full exterior and then we'll jump in the interior of this home. Nice landscaped yard. This is a nice looking home, honestly. And all this concrete up here looks pretty good as well. Let's just cruise in the backyard. That way I only got to take my shoes off one time. I'm not gonna be tracking stuff through the home. See if I can shimmy this gate open with the camera. Well, maybe I'm not going to be able to get back there. Huh. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to get back there. Sorry about that, guys. I guess we'll just go the regular channel here. All right, so this is my first time being inside the home, so you guys are going to see this stuff right along with me. As you walk into this home, you are greeted by this beautifully finished room right here. 2 stories, top to bottom, skylights. I love what they did with the black accents. That is a timeless color, right? So obviously walking into here, a bunch of light, and then you have the catwalk up on the top right there. So the floors are looking pretty good, but I do see a little bit of wear right here, which is just from moisture. Like if you had a plant or something setting there, it's not any real type of damage. And then look at this. They did a really good job on this property. The color scheme, the openness, it looks very, very, very nice. And so this is going to be a multi-level home. So it's going to feel a little bit different. Oh, look at this. Dining table, chairs, and outdoor furniture included with the home. Here we go. A little bonus. So this is a nice room right here. And look at that, going into that other room. So you've got, you know, kind of your main living space going to be out in that direction. Okay. Then of course you're going to walk through to the kitchen right there. So you've got this dining space. This home creates several different intimate areas. So you've got the area where you first walked in, family room. You've got another intimate area here with the formal dining. Then you have the kitchen, and that opens up into the fireplace and another living area here. The transition from the engineered wood floors to the tile floors here looks really, really nice. This home is it is very stunning. It looks really, really nice. I don't know if that comes across on the camera, but I hope that it does, because it feels nice in here too. So there's a shot of the kitchen. My back is to the fireplace right now. Just want to walk you guys through here. That way you can get a feel for it. Huge, oversized island stove going into the dining room there. And then give you a shot back out into the first living area. And then let's transition into this area right here, which, oh my gosh, winter time. Yes, get that fireplace going. There's nothing better than a fireplace. Looking over at that fireplace while you're cooking dinner. So far, the flow and layout of this home is very, very nice. Let's go ahead and come through here. So this is going to be your garage entrance here, which I love what they've done with this, because you've got 3/4 bathroom. That way you don't have to go upstairs. You have this nice sized laundry room, plenty of room in here. And then of course you've got your HVAC, high efficiency furnace, water heater. So right when you come in from the door, from the garage here, nice sized garage. And this is something I absolutely love, and most people would never know is an amazing feature of a home. When you do not have to exit your garage to bring the lawnmowers all the way around to the back, or to get any stuff for your grill or anything like that, having that door there is a very, very, very good feature of a home. And you walk in, you drop your shoes, you chuck your clothes in the laundry. Awesome. Let's take a peek in here. So nice closet storage space. That is going to be your crawl space. So that is the space underneath the home. You've got probably about 3 to 4 feet down there. That just gives the home a buffer of where to sit. You've got tons of pantry space in here, and these pantries are really nice because, oh, look at that. They just slide right out. All right, let's head to the backyard and see what we can find here. So they've got a nice pergola sitting back here. Right when you walk out, they've got this little intimate area of the fire pit right here, and just give you guys a shot of the yard looking back at the house. Sorry, it is a beautiful day in Colorado. Block that sun a little bit so you can actually see the house. Beautiful day here in northern Colorado. So the backyard's a great landscape. Has just enough grass to where you can enjoy it, but not that it's going to take you weeks or days to maintain that lawn. The pergola looks good. Great backyard. So you've got some rocks you can put in planters right there. Nice little fire pit area behind me. These flagstones look nice. And let's go ahead and get upstairs and see the rest of this home. So because it sits on a crawl space, there is no basement in this home. I know that that was something that you guys were inquiring about. Some of these models do have a basement, but this one does not. Look at that room. So we're going to go all the way to the end of the catwalk here. So you do have this little area right here, which is like a loft. You could set up a little love seat reading area right there, overlooking, and these skylights bring in light into this home, which is fantastic. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan. So we got bedroom number 1. Pretty decent sized bedroom. This is your standard closet right there. So standard closet depth. And then I'm just going to peek you right out the window so you can see how far the neighbor's yard is away from yours. I do have that nice little shed there that's obviously going to come with the property as well. Yeah. We're going to hop out of that room, check out some storage closet. Guys, storage is definitely, you want to have some storage here. We've got bedroom number 2, which is a basic mirror image of the bedroom that we were just in. Again, I love what they did with the colors here. Standard size squeaky closet. Oh my gosh. Color palette of this house. It just looks nice and it feels good. Be really honest about it. This is a happy house. Now going into bedroom number 3. This one's going to be a little bit larger. Very well done. The choices, the color palette, and I mean, I'm looking at the trim. There's barely a nick out of the paint. This home is about as move-in ready as you can get. Standard closet in this too. And I'm talking about standard closet, that's double door length and 2.5 feet is what that is to the back. And let's pop into this bathroom, which is at the end of the catwalk. Catwalk starts there. You have your bedrooms, have this bathroom, nice tile. Really nicely done, tiled shower surround. You don't see people doing this too often because it takes a little bit of extra time to put that in there and to tile the whole thing and to cut those angles. So whoever they had do this work definitely knew what they were doing and did a great job. And then you can see this right here. This same tile is continued on the backsplash of the counter right there. So it gives it a really nice cohesive look and feel. And then we're popping out of that bedroom or bathroom, and we're popping into what you would call the primary. So here we are. Big, beautiful windows. Large room for sure. Probably about double of the size of the first two rooms. So we've got that. Give you a look out on the street here real quick, guys. Looking good. There's not a whole lot I can point out in this home. It's very, very well taken care of. I mean, you see a couple of these very, very minor, and since that's straight, you know that that's a seam from the sheetrock right there. If it was jagged, something like that. Oh, I did find a couple of nicks on the paint. Well, it's the first one. So this is going to be your standard size closet here as well. Okay. And then you guys saw the vanity right here. Come on, closet doors. You guys saw this vanity right here. Pretty slick. So one person can be out here brushing their teeth, getting ready to go. Other person can be in here. And in here, surprise, surprise, you have a soaking jet tub, toilet, and shower. Looking pretty darn good. There's no way I would fit under that shower though. 6'3" over here. So coming back out of here. There you go. What's up, guys? We'll cruise right back through. So now my back is to the primary bedroom. You've got your bathroom, bedroom, bedroom, and then your last bedroom is right down there looking over into this beautiful space. There we go. This concludes this property tour. You guys know you have any questions. 720-955-0808. Give me a call. Shoot me a text. Look forward to hearing from you soon.